What is up, people? Unreal Rex here, bringing you a real life vlog type video. Yeah, we'll go with that. And this is something that I wanted to talk about for a really, really long time, people. I just didn't know really how to talk about it, and it's a very serious, but I don't know how to put it, but hopefully it educates people on me, my personality, who I am, and just more about me and the type of person I am. And you're like, well, Rex, what's this about? Because this seems a little more serious than usual. Well, it is because the topic for today is androgyny and androgynous person and or androgynist, the three main usages of this word, and I'm going to go into each one of those because I am an androgynous and androgynous person, and that's just what I am, and most people don't understand it, and it honestly has caused me a lot of confusion and certain things in life, more so that other people don't understand. And even I always knew how to describe it, but I haven't really knew the correct technical term for it until actually learning about it in my psychology class. And it actually talked about this type of characteristics that people have and the misunderstandings of it, because that's what psychology is about, is to understand the human mind and how us people work in general. So let's get into this, guys. You're like, so what's androgyny? Well, androgyny is a person or being that doesn't fit into one's feminine or masculine roles. An androgynous is basically a person born with, like, I'm a male. I am born with more feminine parts, not genitals, because I have male genitals. This isn't what this is about. But it's characteristics more feminine than masculine. Like, I don't have an Adam's apple. A lot of men have Adam's apples. I don't have one. And women don't. I don't have one. I don't have to shave at all at my face. It never have. Just don't have to. I just don't have to. I was born, I don't know how to put it, with a more feminine, I don't know how to put it. Like, my body looks more feminine than masculine, if you guys can understand that. Like, like an hourglass shape. Like, I have that rather than a straight, lean, manly, like, figure, which sort of makes me different, and I'm glad that I'm different, and I have a feminine facial structure rather than a bold masculine facial structure. But yet I don't know, it's just something people are born with, and that's what an androgynous person is. It's a person born with characteristics of the opposite sex but are still certain sex. Like, there was no genitalia misfunctions during birth. It's just you were born and have physical characteristics of the opposite sex, and whether or not you embrace those are up to you. And there's a lot of androgynous people out there. Like, if here's an example, if you know, like, someone you call a pretty boy at school because their face is naturally pretty, they are probably androgynous. But do they do they build on that? Probably not. They act like a male, and that's what they are. They're an androgynous person. They may not realize it, but they are. You can tell people that are androgynous that may not even know it. And since I've taken my psychology class and know how to look for people, you can tell it through a lot of people, even certain things. But it's something that makes you different, and I like that. I like being different, and it's just how it is. And it's sort of cool, though, because I have a lot of funny stories about this, because, like I said, I got a woman's figure, pretty much, and I've had so many awkward moments in life that it is incredibly funny. But I also want to build up on what an androgynous is. Not androgynous, but androgynist with IST at the end. An androgynous person is someone that is androgynous, OUS, that builds up, they show, they embrace their, I I don't know how their characteristics, like they outline them, whether to be for show, flamboyant reasons, or maybe it's just it suits them better. Like for me, like um when I wear guy clothes, it doesn't like I look more like a lesbian than I do a male. Like great example, 5th grade. I was heavy into 50 Cent. I was a thug, yo. G Unit for life, busting caps in your ass. But I looked like a, a lesbian gangster girl, and it just didn't pull off because I've always had that feminine facial structure and the feminine body type, and it doesn't work. Sagging your pants and having that type of body does not work. It's not cool. It made me look retarded. So I mostly probably is the reason of why I've took this step towards of expressing my style is because I was raised dominantly by all women. I my father left my mom when I was a little tot. Didn't really have a male figure in my life, so yeah, that sort of eliminated like going out and playing catch with your father and stuff that normal people do. I was raised by my grandmother and my mom. That's how it was. And then I had an older sister, way older, but she was still living with us when I was a tyke, and she always thought it was fun to dress me up in girls' clothes and stuff. And my mom thought it was cute, and that's a story if you guys want to hear that later, because that happened a lot of times, and that was, oh god, that was funny. But so that's probably why I've embraced it more than other people. Like I honestly do not shop in the men's section in stores because those clothes look wrong on me. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're queer. No, androgynous people have nothing to do with sexuality. Sexuality and androgyny and androgynous is completely different than sexuality. Just because you prefer one thing does not mean another. That's keyword, like if you want to think of it that way. Why do normal lesbians that enjoy shopping in their section of clothing still like women? You know, see, sexuality doesn't really matter. It's just preference. And if it works, it works. Like, I can't, like, physically, men's clothing does not look right on me because I don't have the body type. It's like if you see a woman that tries wearing basketball shorts and a t-shirt, it looks sort of dykey, like lesbian-y. Not to be offensive to you lesbians out there, but it doesn't look right. And that's how it is for me because, like I said, I was born with a woman's body type, and it just doesn't look that. It doesn't look right. And that's how I've been, I don't know. It's how I choose to be. And, you know, I don't go out and get all fancy. I still have my style. Like I said in my face cam video, I have an alternative style, and that means I like t-shirts, skinny jeans, and stuff. But that's just who I am. And there's a lot of examples of androgynous people, famous people. Big ones I can list off. Prince. Everyone knows Prince from like the 80s. He loved high heels, razzle-dazzle clothing, and makeup. But he loved the pussy. So that eliminates a gay. Marilyn Manson. You probably think, oh, he's a freak. Well, yeah, but he's also an androgynous person. He's actually pretty cool, and people think he was gay. No, he was not gay, and no, he did not take his ribs out to suck his own dick. I was a fan of Marilyn Manson and read his book. Those are all false. And but he was married two times to gorgeous women, but he loved makeup and he loved women's clothing or stuff like that. But he was kinky. He did have some very, very weird fantasies. I'll put that in there. Michael Jackson. The child molestations are fake, but he was androgynous. He liked razzle-dazzle clothing with makeup. He liked eyeliner. You can tell he wore eyeliner, mascara. David Bowie. His stage name way back, classic rock. I forget who it was. But he was like the first androgynous person out there. Then you got like modern androgynous people like Davi Vanity from Blow on the Dance Floor. My buddy Shiffy knows what I'm talking about because he's like, yo, Rex, you look like him. Yeah, okay. But he's a modern androgynous. He's not gay. You see him all the time at tour. I see him at Warp Tour. He's all over women. So androgynous doesn't mean you're gay. That's just, first of all, it doesn't mean you're gay. It just doesn't. Absolutely not. Zero doesn't mean. It doesn't have anything to do with your sexuality. It's just whatever you like wearing, wear it. And it fits my body type to wear what fits me. And you're like, well, Rex, don't you get weird looks when you go shopping in the women's section? No, because people don't realize when I go out, I look like a woman. I have that figure. I have this beautiful hair. And people don't realize I'm a dude until I open my mouth. Legitly. And that happens all the time. And one funny thing I will get off sidetrack, when I have a substitute teacher, it is funny as fuck. They're like, is Phil here? I raise my hand. They're like, no, 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 seriously, where's Phil? That happens all the fucking time. That is funny. I enjoy that. I like being different. And, yeah. So, guys, that's pretty much what androgyny is and androgynous is and who I am. I just embrace it. I like doing things. That's who I am as a person. I like being different. And if you're someone that is closing up these feelings, don't close it up. I actually want to reach out to help people because this is something that takes a lot of strength to get through because the modern day society is so like fucked up that they just judge you and automatically think you're gay or like the penis because you do things different and you may like things. If you like sparkly clothings and women's pants, go for it because more power to you because you're doing what you want to do and you're not listening to society's norms. And I was born with this amazing body and I'm going to rock it. And a lot of people also get androgynous mixed up with drag queens and transgender. Just let me answer that real quick. They're completely different. Androgynous like their dick. It doesn't matter on sexuality at all. Neither does drag queens. Actually, neither does transgendered. But so none of them really deal with sexuality. It doesn't really matter what you are. But androgynous do it just daily life because they enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. I love getting all pretty up and going out to like the mall with my friends, and that's just how I am. That's just who I am, and I love being me. It's amazing being me. I love rocking what I rock, and I love that I'm unique. And there's not very many people out there that are proud to say, "Hey, I do my own thing." Swag, yellow. But anyway, drag queens. Contrary to popular belief, they are just men that get all like super overdo it. Like when I go out, I don't overdo it. I do it normally, just like on a normal everyday wear. Like I'm even toned down today, but that's just saying that it's a normal everyday wear. Drag queens, they super go all balls out and they do it as a job. They do it nightly for a performance and then they're done. They take it off when they get home because they enjoy being a man. They might be gay, they might be straight. You don't know. Drag queens, once again, has nothing to do with sexuality, has nothing to do. Now, transgendered, this is a question that people that honestly are confused about me. They think I'm transgendered because I appear like a normal woman and I pass like a woman. But when someone confronts me about it, I don't try and act like a woman. It's like, no, I'm a dude. I just have a style. And I accept me and my characteristics. Transgendered people are people that want to pass. And what I mean by pass is pass in society, that they don't want to be seen as the gender they were born as. They want to be seen as the opposite desired gender. But I'm not that. I don't know. I don't really think all that money and surgery and stuff is worth it. But if it's for you, that's amazing and support you all the way. More power to you. But transgendered people, they just want to be seen as the opposite sex, and I'm not transgendered. But that's their key on the role. They don't. Once again, it doesn't. Transgendered people, if you want to be a guy and go into a girl, it doesn't make you gay. there's actually a transgendered person I know that is a guy, and they're a really passable, beautiful woman now, and they like women. So just a fun fact for you. But guys, hope you enjoyed this commentary, face cam, whatever. It was a little long, but it was extremely personal, and hope you guys enjoyed it, because it was really important, and I feel like people need more support out there for this, and some more understanding for it. Understandment for it. So yeah. So guys, if you do like this commentary and this face cam, always leave a like. I love likes. And I'll talk to y'all later, and hope if you want any more of these and in-depth personal videos of mine, just leave a comment. Well guys, I'll see y'all later, and hope you enjoyed this and understand it